I spent a lot of time being very small in my life because of my background. I had a pretty traumatic childhood. The best thing to do was to make myself invisible so that no one would see me and I wouldn't be hurt. And then eventually I realized that being small was dangerous, and being invisible never makes you invisible, makes you vulnerable. So I learned how to step into my power. It's very hard for me to make myself small because it reminds me of those horrible times when I was afraid of the world. I was a little girl, I had long hair, and I hid from the world behind this curtain of hair. Don't do that.
Not moving your head is a huge power move. So are you enjoying the talk? Is it good? I'm glad to hear that. And people don't know what it is, they just know they want to die inside. So we're learning a lot, right? So it's just horrible for him. When I work with CEOs, often they walk me down to their corner office, and if every single person is smiling, the CEO invariably says, "They love me." And I'm like, nope, they're deeply afraid of you. You really can't talk about communication without talking about issues of power and privilege. It is impossible. Women need, especially in professional situations, need to offer more evidence. We should adopt these plastic clipboards. A guy will be like, "Yes, I think these clipboards are a good idea." And the woman will be like, "I think these clipboards are a good idea because they're very light and they're flexible and you can take them in your purse." I'm going to talk about it very frankly, which is just our implicit bias, or what I call our isms. Our subconscious is not always as nice as we are. There are stages of learning, and I think they're most profound actually when you're doing something physical. You don't know what you don't know. You know what you don't know, but you can't do it. You can do it, but only if you really focus, you can do it without thinking about it. Silence is amazing. It can be used to make a point, and it can be used to help you when you're completely screwed and you don't know what to say.
The thing about silence is people are afraid they're going to pause in the wrong place. They think, oh, there's a wrong and a right place to pause. Absolutely not. In the world of communication, there are certain expectations that we're supposed to follow.
What is your job to say if your aunt just died? "I'm great. How are you?" Which is a lie unless you hated your aunt. So I want to end by just telling you a little bit more about my story about Alice. When I was little, I had a mother who was paranoid schizophrenic. And she took me 3 times illegally. I had a national APB out on me, and I was a little kid. I was 4, 5, and 6 when this happened. It happened 3 times. I tried to be as invisible as I possibly could. And when Alice came to meet me, she had all these ideas of what she was going to do with me. She was so excited. She was actually the head of the Big Sister, Big Brother program. And she came to my house, and she was going to do all this stuff. So she sat down, she said, "Let's do all this stuff together." And I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to leave my house. And I said, "I just want to color." And she sat down on the floor with me, and we colored, and we talked for about 2 hours. She literally got on the floor with me when I was hiding from the world. And she was there over and over to help me when I failed. And she's been my greatest cheerleader when I succeeded. And I said, "Alice, I'm doing a talk on mentoring, and I just have to call you and tell you that I love you, and you changed my life." And she said, "Oh, Eliza, you taught me so much. I learned about myself and the world just listening to you. No, I'm the lucky one. I'm a better mother, and I was a better boss because of you. You changed my life." Most people are afraid of who they are, and they're trying to put on a persona rather than pushing into who they are and just sort of using some tools to augment that authentic person.
This is often what the women do. They say, "Hi, my name's Jane Smith, and today I'll be talking about..." They turn their name into a question. "I believe your name is your power." They're going to say, "You should. You shouldn't. Do it like I did. Do it the safer way. Don't take risks. You can't. You'll never." So someone who has experienced what it's been like to be small and what it's been like to claim space is shut out those words. The best communicators are comfortable with themselves because they are fully themselves.